Roman Abramovich started it. Now look who owns Chelsea. When Roman Abramovich bought Chelsea in 2003, he was worth $15 billion. At the time, it seemed like a lot of money. And yes, he did win the Champions League and the Premier League multiple times, but he also lost over $1 billion in the process. In fact, by the end of last season, he had lost so much money that he decided to sell the club. Now, when Todd Boehly, an American investor, heard this, he thought, hey, I have $1 billion to spare. Why not buy a football club? So he put together a consortium of investors and they started negotiating with Roman Abramovich. The talks went well and they agreed on a $4.25 billion deal. Now, before the ink on the deal even dried, Todd Boehly started firing people. He fired the chairman, the CEO, the head coach, and even the club doctor. And some people said this is the wrong way to start. But Boehly didn't care. He brought in his own people, including a new head coach named Graham Potter. And look, we all know Graham Potter is not a billionaire, not even close. But here's the thing, he does have experience managing big clubs. In fact, before he became Chelsea's manager, he used to manage Brighton. And if you don't know anything about Brighton, let me tell you, they finished 9th in the Premier League last season. Yes, just above Chelsea. So when Todd Boehly hired him, fans were not happy. They wanted a big-name manager like Zinedine Zidane or even Jose Mourinho. But Boehly didn't budge. He knew that appointing a big-name manager would disrupt the club's hierarchy, and that's something he wanted to avoid at all costs. In fact, avoid at all costs has become his motto. Take this game against AC Milan, for example. Chelsea played 2 games against them in the group stage of the Champions League, and in both the games, AC Milan took the lead. But in the end, Chelsea managed to turn the tables and won both the games. Now, some people might say these were easy wins, but that's not true. AC Milan is a top team, and they made things difficult for Chelsea. But you know what? They still managed to get the job done. And let's not forget, they're also doing well in the Premier League. After 16 games, they're sitting pretty at 4th place, just behind Tottenham Hotspur. Now, some people might say it's too early to make a judgment, but I say, why wait? If you have $1 billion to spend, you might as well spend it wisely and try to win as many trophies as possible. After all, that's what Roman Abramovich would have done.